From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for Yan Dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, and the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Horned Frogs offense will take the first swing of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reasons.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to pass, it's Hoover. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So West Virginia's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's backed up, and it's blocked.
Man, that guy came flying in off the right-hand side. He was able to easily block that punt. I'll tell you what, when you get blocked punts like that in special teams, those are the plays that can completely change the course of a game.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Farmer. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's looking to throw it. A little release to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down after the short completion. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Bray. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He leaves it with the back. And the Mountaineers get it past the sticks. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. The back goes in motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Mountaineers will punt this one away. Don't forget, he had that first punt blocked. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. He makes the connection.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
Give to the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Horned Frogs are marching down the field.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Makes the catch. It's James. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The lone back's got it.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Looking to pass on second down. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They marched 78 yards down the field, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
West Virginia, 0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing in all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This offense has a second down play. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. It's complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Wide out in motion. Using his legs, it's Donaldson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Leaves it with the back. finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Hoover. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They'll go to the ground. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. They're going to go for it on fourth down with a couple of good options, a first down or a touchdown. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Gives him the big stiff arm. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
First down, West Virginia.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He looks that one in nicely. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. From the gun, the ground game. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to pass it. Oh, it's a pass. Brings it in down the left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Donaldson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The give to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Get it out on the screen.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Fires to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Leaves it with the running back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Ball in the air, intercepted! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or slip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Back to throw, it's Hoover. He lost one down the sideline. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They're trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And that is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
That keeps the score. TCU 14, West Virginia 10.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Morgantown. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
And the Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Davis. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be dragged down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Going up top on 1st down. Trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
It's unfortunate for this offense, guys. Had they not had the mental errors and mistakes early in the drive, they'd be sitting pretty right now. Even after that long gain on the running play, they've still got 4th down.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hemby. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
West Virginia, 10.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Pulled and finds his man on the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. The throw to the outside is complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a...
Oh, look out on the right. The 20. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Hoover. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Coming after it. He's going for it all. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, TCU! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
TCU 28, West Virginia 10.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. To the air. It's Hoover. Got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught in the backfield. It's James. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul,
and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
From the gun, the running back has it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Ready to fire from the pistol. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He makes a catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the stomping has commenced.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
TCU 35, West Virginia 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside.
It's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And now on 2nd down for this offense. They're going to throw it again. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Looking down the middle. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Pass interference. Defense.
Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Feeling some heat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Lining up to convert third down. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.